Hey guys, it is TsubakiSwagg, and I'm coming to you with my review of Akame got Kill episode 10, Kill the Temptation. Okay, Esdeath. Let me get on Esdeath. She is one clinging mofo, like for real, oh my goodness, but this episode was actually pretty awesome. I thought Esdeath was about to get all up in that ass, but no, she didn't. So, Tatsumi has been captured by Esdeath, and Esdeath has pretty much officially made him a member, in her mind, made him a member of Jaeger. And she brought him out on like a mission that they did, and literally all of them are freaking monsters. Like, that is probably the best way I can put it. They are freaking monsters. And they were just... Suryu is the creepiest out of all of them, if I do say so myself, but all of them are Imperial Arms users, and they are just so freaking powerful. It's kind of scary. They're pretty much like their version of Night Raid for the most part. So they literally like destroyed a village and just ran rampant within the village, but it was just so freaking awesome. Like, it was awesome to watch. If they were on Night Raid's side, that would have been even more amazing, but of course they're not. So Tatsumi saw all of this, and he was like, well, maybe now I'll have the opportunity to escape, because Esdeath was holding his hand. So then they cut to like them being in Esdeath's room. They show Esdeath while she's in the shower, and Tatsumi is like having an aneurysm sitting on her bed. She comes out, and he tries to convince her to become allies with Night Raid without actually telling her that he's in Night Raid. So she smacked him and then licked his cheek like a creepo. And then Tatsumi pretty much stood up for himself and made Esdeath love him even more. So Tatsumi is just pretty much digging his grave even deeper. The more he talks, the more Esdeath like falls in love with him, which is good and bad. It's good because that means that they might be able to eventually, she might come to the good side, which I highly doubt. But Tatsumi pretty much, and then like that night after they had their whole conversation or whatever, they didn't do anything. Even though Esdeath wanted to, she said she wasn't going to do anything that night. She just wanted him to sleep in the bed with her. And he couldn't go to sleep because she pretty much like wrapped herself around him. So Tatsumi finally after all that time, he really finally met Chrome, which I'm sorry I called her Amane. I don't know why that name came to my mind, but we finally actually officially meet Chrome, which is Akame's sister. And Chrome, she is pretty scary. Like, she was probably the scariest out of all of them because she's just literally like so heartless. She's like the evil version of Akame, but Chrome, she's still pretty freaking awesome. Like, both of them have the same skills, so I'm looking forward to seeing how their fight ends up, because I know that Chrome and Akame are going to have like a duel to the death, pretty much, because Chrome said that she couldn't wait to see her sister so that way she could kill her. So we already know how that's going to go. But Tatsumi, finally, they went out to Fake Mountain, or Mount Fake, and they got attacked by, well, him and Wave were going to be together, and then they were going to switch off, and it was going to be Chrome and Wave and Esdeath and Tatsumi. But Tatsumi found the opportunity to escape, and then Wave pursued him, and Tatsumi was in his Incrucio, which Wave didn't recognize him as that. He realized that Incrucio was one of the Imperial Arms for people in Night Raid, so he attacked him as if he were Night Raid, not knowing that that was Tatsumi. Tatsumi got away and was about to get eaten by a danger beast, and Akame saved him, of course. So Akame and Tatsumi had a moment, and then Lubbock, of course, had to ruin it, even though he was worried too. But Lubbock ruined it, and they got away. And then, what's his face? I don't remember. The really creepy man with glasses. I cannot remember his name right now. Saved my life. Of course, he tracked them and found Night Raid's hideout. And that was pretty much the end of the episode, so things are not looking real good. And also, Esdeath said that as much as she loves Tatsumi, if he were seen and it was found out that he was a part of Night Raid or a part of the Revolutionary Army, that her subordinates come before him, so pretty much to kill him on sight, even though she loves him, and if she has the opportunity, she will save him at all costs. So maybe that will play up to their advantage. I don't know. Tatsumi might be able to work something out so that way he doesn't get killed and Night Raid doesn't get killed, and Asdef can pretty much be their ally. So I don't know. Things got real interesting in this episode. And to think it's all Lubbock's fault that Tatsumi even got captured, because Lubbock was the one who talked him into doing the tournament. So thanks, Lubbock, for all of your stupidity. But it's okay though. This episode, it was actually pretty awesome. And we got to see a softer side of Asdef, which nobody else has seen, because this is the first time she's ever been in love. And she even said she wouldn't even be with anybody else because she only wants to be with Tatsumi, and she's only known him for like less than a day. So, I mean, Asdef is one of those creepers. But it's okay though. It might work to his advantage. So, I would love to hear how you guys felt about this episode. Are you sad that Asdef didn't pretty much rape Tatsumi? But, I mean, it's okay. So, as always, please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. It helps me out a whole lot. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.